At Centrus, we've recently been certified as a B Corporation, and it's been a challenging journey, but very much worth it. Why certify as a B Corp?
That's a great question, George. I think if we rewind a few years back to when we were setting Centrus up, I had a bit of a soul-searching moment about what the business was about, and was it just solely about profit, or should it be more than that? And I think there was a very clear view from me that we should be about more than just making money, and we wanted to be a bit of a sort of force for good in the world as well. And I think when we first came across B Corp, we came across a set of values that really aligned with ours and the DNA of the business and what we were about.
With your Irish market and Centrus Advisors Limited CEO hat on, just wanted to know from your perspective, what does the B Corp certification mean for you?
To me, George, it's very much about making an impact on society and community involvement. Community is really critical to me, and I think we're all better together, but actually being aware of your own community, helping in your community, and it's something we sort of instill within our DNA in the team. When you see us operate, even in the Irish market, our community hours that we do, the work we do with local clubs, that whole global view of doing things that are right for society, the impact on community, and making an impact from a social perspective, have always been core to our business in terms of what we want to do, the clients we work with. So B Corp, for us and for me in particular, it means it's an accreditation, but it means that we as an organization are telling the world that this is the right way to approach business. And we want to work with others who believe the same.
The whole process was hugely educational. It set a standard for how we are operating across our communities, across our staff, across the social impact of our work, the environmental impact of our facilities and our office space. And I think one of the biggest changes of all is we've completely revolutionised our governance structure as a business.
One of the pillars of our success at Centrus has really been the long-standing and very successful relationships that we have with a whole range of clients, many of which, or most of which I would say, share similar values to us. And so when we talk to clients about our B Corporation status, I think it provides them with a further assurance of hopefully what they've already thought and known about the business, around our place and the sort of wider impact that we have on not just ourselves as shareholders, but our employees, wider stakeholders, suppliers, clients, and all the other people within our ecosystem and the communities within which we operate as well.
Our overall impact score in the B Corp process was 115.7, and the pass mark's 80. So it's a pretty decent score. Very pleased with that and the evidence that we've provided to back that up. But I think the key thing to recognise is it's just the starting point. We've now got a benchmark that we can report against, we can track the impact of what we do, and we can set ourselves targets as well. And the way that B Corp links into the UN Sustainable Development Goals as well, we can start to actually see our contribution to taking those in the right direction. And that's a really motivating piece for colleagues, staff member, all our stakeholders as well. The endorsement of B Corp with what we'd already worked hard on in terms of our whole working culture has added another level of, well, we're really in this together. And I find that very unifying for the teams, particularly in challenging times and when there's difficult uncertainty going on a macro level as well as at the personal level. You've got some common ground that you can share and help each other out with.
Yeah, and when we talk about finance with purpose, for me that's always been an evolving dynamic, and we sort of we move forward in steps with it, and then think about what it means in different contexts and ways. And for me, the B Corp accreditation provides us with the next sort of step forward in that, from which we'll use that as a launch pad for the next iterations of what we think when we talk about the business and our place in the world.
Many of the B Corp principles are core to our overall mission of finance with purpose. And as a result of that, the certification and how it aligns with our values as a business is something that we're really proud of.